Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to North Country Off Grid. If you're new to the channel, push the subscribe button. Today's video is a video response to Dave from Imagine Acre Woods on his IFAK. What the heck is an IFAK, you ask? Let me tell you guys. An IFAK is an individual first aid kit. It is a first aid kit designed for you, for just your well-being, instead of a big first aid kit for everyone else. Military concept. I just ordered an IFAK off of Amazon, link in the description below. And my idea was to get a basic kit and then customize it a little bit with the things that I wanted or felt that it would work best for me. But I got a nice starting kit. So there's some things in here that I don't need, I think. And then there's some things in here that are a good basis to get started. If you guys see something or don't see something that you think I need to add to my first aid kit, something maybe you guys use, put it in the comments below. We're gonna run through the kit really quick, show you what's in it, and then I'm gonna show you a couple of extra things that I ordered to stick in the kit. I will also put the link to those in the description below as well. Hit the thumbs up, let's go. All right, guys, so first up is the IFAK kit, the actual kit. This is just, this is what it all goes into. We're gonna be stuffing everything here into this here. It should be a challenge in itself. The idea for this thing, at least out here on the homestead, is if I'm out working, cutting wood is the main reason that I got this. If I'm out cutting wood and I get injured or suffer a pretty good bleed, I'm all the way up, usually on the top side of my property. I'm quite a ways away from help. In this vicinity anyway. There's no way Shelby's dragging me out of the woods, so I need to be able to take care of myself. Now, one of my major mistakes out here is the fact that I just kind of cut and I trust myself to do a good job. I've never had any injuries, I've never had any close calls because I am careful when I do it, but that's when you get hurt. So now we're prepared with the IFAK. I'll open this up really quick to show you, but this is just a basic setup. This one is a tearaway, which means it's got a whole back. It's got a whole back base that is Velcro. Now, the idea behind this is if I have this in my truck, I'm mounted to the seat, I can reach in, rip this whole thing off and take it with me. If I have this on me on my gear and someone else needs to maybe plug a bullet wound or a cut or something, they can rip this off and use it. So that's the design I got. Not all of them come with the Velcro back. I like that design. That's the one I went with. This thing's got two zippers on it. One thing I always do with gear, no matter what it is, backpack, pouches, whatever, is anytime I have zippers, I put both the zippers to the top. That way I always am used to where they are, so I know how to get to them. So this thing's got basically 3 different sections and what looks like some sewing issues already. It was stitched to itself. So it opens up in 3 layers. You got your pouch here, pouch here, pouch here. But the idea is you can open it up, get to everything that you need. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, first piece of gear that came in the kit, specifically a trauma bandage, a trauma wound dressing. You can see here on the back, kind of shows you what it's there for. You know, with chainsaw, obviously a big cut is going to be the main issue. So this is one of the things that's a little weird but came in it. It's a padded aluminum splint. I'm sure it'll come in handy at some point. This isn't necessarily something I need to have on me while cutting wood. If I hurt my leg or something like that, I can always hobble back home and then put this thing on. Next up, real important, guys, is a tourniquet. A tourniquet will save your life. If you have a deep cut and you need to absolutely stop the bleeding, a tourniquet sometimes is a must, but learn how to use a tourniquet, because if you over apply a tourniquet, you can do damage. It is important that you let yourself know how long the tourniquet has been on. There's like a place for writing here, and that's if you get to medical professional help, they know how long your tourniquet has been applied. Next up is some compressed crinkle gauze. There's just some gauze in this sealed pack. That thing's sealed rock hard. I don't know how much is in there, but gauze is great. Gauze helps obviously stop the bleeding. You got some wrap here. This is the same kind of stuff we use on the farm. We use bigger ones for the animals. This stuff is self-adhesive, so you wrap it around and it sticks to itself really well. I actually grabbed some extras of these to put into this kit. I didn't realize this one came with it. Camouflage, cool. Next up is a couple of just horrible little pieces of gauze. Those are pretty much garbage, tiny little things, so we'll be taking these ones out and putting in some better gauze. Next up, chest seal. A vented chest seal. Regular chest seal. Now these are for maybe a puncture wound into your chest where you're sucking air. This allows the air pressure to regulate. Chest seals, kind of got to know what you're doing with this stuff. So find a YouTube video, shows you how to apply a chest seal, or go get the proper training. Important first aid. Next up, a pair of trauma shears. These ones are just kind of cheap. Not as cool as Dave's. Dave's got some really cool Raptor shears. I don't know. I'll put a link in the description below for those shears. I like his a lot better. These ones are cheap, came with the kit, so we'll kind of use them, see if they're garbage, and then we might upgrade our trauma shears. One of the items that I don't think we'll be using, maybe just to be pulling splinters, but this is a little surgical kit. It's just going to have a bunch of tools in it. I specifically got this kit because of how much stuff was in it compared to the other ones. This I knew I wouldn't be using. I don't know how to use this kind of stuff. Aside from maybe stitches, I'm probably not going to be performing any sort of surgical needs on anybody, except when you're pulling out a sliver or a splinter, depending on the terminology that you use. So that is it for the stuff that came in the pouch with the kit. That was just the kit. Link in the description below. I think it was like 40 some bucks. So these are the extra things that I bought, a couple of extras. I've got more extras coming, and then also I will be adding as I kind of develop need for it. The first thing is CELOX granular hemostat blood clotting crystals. It's basically a powder to help you stop bleeding, so you can dump that into a cut, pack that cut, and that's designed to stop the bleeding if you've got, you know, a chainsaw wound. So there's 3 packs in that, dude. Link in the description below. Next up is an upgrade based off of Dave's advice. He was talking about getting some Israeli bandages. That's what I ordered. This doesn't look like this is necessarily what these are. These say Swiss safe on them, but basically the Israeli bandage style trauma wound bandage. You can kind of see on the back there, these things are sucked airtight and sealed, but these have a way of sort of self-locking themselves. Very important piece of kit here. So you got yourself some better trauma wound packaging stuff than just wrapping bandage around a wound. So that is it, guys. That is a video response to Dave from Imagine Acre Wood. You can go check out his video on his kit that he carries. I will put a link to his channel below as well. Tell him North Country Off Grid sent you. If you guys see something or you saw something that you think is some BS kit, let me know. If you didn't see something that you know I need, let me know in the comments. First aid, good to know, guys. It will save your life. Advanced first aid, even better. Beyond that, you're a doctor, pretty cool. Figure out how to save your own life. It would be the worst thing for you to be out cutting wood for your family. You nick yourself and die. That is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We will catch you on the next one. Hope you guys get yourself a kit to keep yourself alive, just like the one I got. That's it. IFAK yourself.